Hey guys, and welcome to a very special edition of Daily Commitment. I my son was getting his tires done, so I was picking him up and then dropping him off, and got him a pizza. It was great. Had a great time. But the important thing is that I got dressed. I put on shoes. I put on, I got my keys here on my belt. I'm dressed. You know what I mean, for like going out and doing things. So anyway, I had this brainstorm that a couple things. I just wanted to get to my daily commitment earlier. It's a beautiful sunny day. I got some stuff done outside. And then I also thought, hey, what about daily commitment in clothes more often rather than just in the bedroom, like, when you're just in shorts and stuff like that? How much does that inhibit some of the motions we're doing? I think the push-ups are going to be fine, right? Because I'll be a little higher up because the tip of the boots will be a little higher up than my toes would have been, but they should be fine. The curls are obviously going to be exactly the same, and then it's just a question of the squats. And we did squats in jeans the other day. I was thinking about it. It wasn't that bad. Those were a little tight, so it was a little weird, the tightness, but it wasn't crazy tight. It didn't like stop me from doing my squats. And the idea that you can just pop your daily commitment out anywhere, let's say you're waiting on your car to get done and you're putting some new tires on, and you're like, all right, I'm out here in the parking lot doing nothing. Do I just pop my daily commitment right here? The concept of just being comfortable doing it in regular clothes popped in my head as like this big advantage, which I really haven't done much of that. And so that could really be a change in the channel direction if we started doing that more. So anyway, so we're just going to do it. I'm actually going to leave. I was going to say I'm going to take the wallet. I'm going to leave my wallet in my pocket. Obviously, I won't leave my phone in my pocket. But I'm even going to leave my wallet in my pocket to see if that interferes with the squats. Anyway, you guys get to come out with me because it's beautiful outside. So, I know that from being out earlier. Nice and sunny. Sunny, sunny, sunny. Ooh, sunny side. Sunny in the face. All right, so now we're out here and we're doing our special daily commitment with clothes on, like being out more. It's more of an outer daily commitment. So we're just going to kick that chair back a little bit. That's enough room. Out here on the beautiful deck with our favorite tree behind us. All right, so we're going to start with, oh shoot, I forgot the whatchamacallit. I forgot the weights for the curls. I'm going to go grab those. I'll leave you guys here. You can appreciate the tree, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, tree time. I hope it wasn't too sunny. Is it decent here? A little bit of sun on my back there. I don't know if it's going to mess up the camera angle. Anyway, a couple different things here. Let's tilt it a little bit this way so the sun, there's like a ray of sunlight coming that way. That's cool. Anyway, one of the things we talked about is for our curls. We've talked about, not putting anything under the elbow so there's no weight. I was doing straight down. I was doing behind the elbow. But I still feel like it's less natural to have something there. It's more likely to have it this way. So we're just going to do it this way. We're just going to let it hang straight down. That's it, straight down. So no pressure, no extra pressure. And then we're going to come up. I guess a lot of times I twist my elbow and I've got it against here, right, rather than this way, which would let it kind of go back as it comes up. I'll put it here. So that's interesting. I never really thought about that. 4, let's just get this done. 5, we know we're coming all the way down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A couple things I noticed there. One thing is definitely it's weird pointing these boots down, like whoop, into the onto the deck there. My toe was one of my toes was like bent forwards. My other toe was like bent backwards. So it was weird how I was like putting my feet when I was pointing them down. Anyway, a couple different thoughts about that. So here we go. So actually, yeah, see, I came down to where I was sitting like this, which doesn't put my feet down. My feet are kind of sideways, but now my arm, it hits the ground. I can't hang. So I guess I'm gonna have to go up. And now let's not get my toes caught one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now straight like that, and we're gonna go one. Let's change the angle a little bit so you can see. You don't need to see my feet so much. There we go. So we're just letting it hang, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4. You know, somebody was telling me to let my hand turn. 5, right? 6, 7. Yeah, I don't know if that's better or not. 8. My toes are doing the weird thing again where they're getting squished down funny on the deck. Okay. There we go. 9. Interesting. 10. Alright. So there we go. We got that done. That's pretty good. What we want to do now is the push-ups. And I did notice this whole toe thing with the shoes. It's kind of weird. I'm used to just having bare feet out here rather than pointing my toes somewhere and having my shoes kind of be like, oh, we're going this way or this way. It was weird. Anyway, we'll see how it goes with these guys. All right, so yeah, I left my wallet in my pocket. I left my keys on. This is just like, what if you just did this spur of the moment, daily commitment, close on everything. So let's get straight. We got these guys. They're right under our shoulders, maybe back a little bit and add a little bit. All right, now we're gonna tighten legs, tighten butt, tighten back, tighten chest, tighten everything. Oh, 1. That's funny, I like rocked back on my shoe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Definitely harder to do. 8. Oh. Definitely not increasing push-ups anytime soon with that. It's my toe with the boot comes down about that much further, say. I don't know. Like, it's really, this is what I was saying about the toe thing. It's got all this extra here, this leather here. So when you stand on the end, yeah, there we go. So when you stand on the end, it's like an extra, it's not an inch maybe, but it's like, yeah, because my toe doesn't quite come to the end of this. So this whole thing from like here to here is like that much further up. And then sometimes it was going that way, and sometimes it was kind of peeling that way. It was pushing my toe one way or the other. All these weird things were happening. But the point is, with that one, I had them propped pretty good. 2 things were happening. 1, they were kind of flexing a little bit like this. And you'll see when I was pushing up, my body comes kind of back and up. And it like goes bloop, bloop. Then 2, it was a little bit higher up, right? And so it was more of an inclined push-up. It's actually harder. I mean, it was harder to do that 8 than it normally is. Maybe a little weaker because I did them late last night and we're doing them early afternoon this time. But still, that was definitely, wow. That was good. That was good. And I got more upper because I was a little more angled. More upper pecs, so I think that's good for me. I'd rather build the upper pecs. I feel like they're a little lower on me anyway, so that's perfect. So great. So 2 great exercises. They both felt like I was really building muscle, and I didn't feel like I injured myself. I definitely felt, you know, the thing that there's a thing, you know, when you're going to get muscle growth. There's a certain way the muscles feel, and it's not like totally destroyed where you're going to be totally sore tomorrow. That's the secret, is realizing that. And when you realize that, you stop having soreness in between workouts, like things start changing for you. Like you do get soreness, but like little bits of soreness that like heal on the next workout, so that you're less sore on the next workout because you're doing the same amount every day and then only increasing very slowly. That means very rarely. That means like we haven't increased all this month. This is no increase January, okay? And we're crushing it. We were having trouble. We were sometimes doing 7 and sometimes 8 push-ups. We've got 8 push-ups solid. And you know, the 63 squats is even solider than the push-ups, and these curls are super solid. I didn't go up too fast. I guess I did increase curls this January, so it's not totally no increase January now that I think about it. But anyway, we got to get these squats done. That's too much sunlight in your face, guys. We do still have a ray of light here going, whoop, ray of light, whoop, ray of light. That's cool, man. Anyway, so here this is interesting because again with these sort of boots on that I have, what's going to happen is my heel might be slightly higher, right, with this, right? So it's actually going to maybe change my balance some on the squat. Who knows? So that's going to be interesting. Let's get this guy here. And so in here, I'm just going to turn a little bit. Anyway, we've got these guys about shoulder width apart. They're like this. They're 90 degrees. Actually, I feel like they're a little less than shoulder. My heels are not shoulder width apart. Maybe my mid toe is shoulder width apart. So I don't know if you guys can see this. It's kind of interesting. I just kind of went to naturalist shape, and I'm always saying shoulder width apart. But what you can see here is that these guys are actually, it's what, 4 inches? 4 inches there, and then maybe a little bit more, less because of the shoe or whatever, but whatever. It's not shoulder width, that's for sure. The midfoot, maybe from the middle of my foot, is shoulder width apart, but not there. So we'll see how it feels. A lot of times I readjust after I come up. So anyway, we got this spacing here. We know we could do this. That shows us that our feet our knees are somewhere out the right position. We're going to tuck that head as if we're holding a tennis ball here. All right, now we're just going to come on up, and we'll see how we feel about the spacing on those heels. All right, here we go. Head tucked, coming up. All right, there's one. They do feel a little bit tighter than normal. 2. So I'm going to come out just a little more with maybe an inch out there with the right foot. All right, here we go. 3. You can definitely feel the belt on the bottom, but it's not bad. All right, 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. I'm not having any problem with the way the platform feels in the shoes. These might be really good shoes for squats. 10. They feel real good and strong on my feet, like real locked into the ground. 11. Definitely the belt is probably the worst thing here. And the G's are kind of tight on my waist when I come down. 12. Let's see if I can look at that in a better way. 13. 14. 15. 16. Yeah, it's just that tightness when I come down. 17, because there's no give on the belt at all. When I come all the way down like this. 18. It's a little tighter to breathe air in. 19, so it's less relaxing down there. 20. I'm going to do 21 here. I'm actually just going to stay at the top for a second. And I'm going to change the angle of this camera so you can see the top a little better, so I can talk to the audience a little better. There we go. Was that 20? I think that was 20. What I'm going to do is rest up here. And we're going to go 21. We'll rest up here. And 22. Take all the extra breaths up here. 23. 24. 25. I know, I just felt better taking extra breath down there. 26. Like, you figure I get on my rest here. I think it's like a rhythm thing. I'm used to taking 2 breaths down there. 27. 28. There you go, 0 breaths down there. So breathe up here, and then I'm going to let out, right, and I'll breathe in on the bottom. Or breathe in on the way down. That's it. So, 29. 30. I don't know. 31, it's weird doing them that way. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. Just want to get them done now. It's so uncomfortable in this belt. 43. 44. Definitely more exhausting to do fast like this. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. Rest for a second here. 51. 52. 53. 54. 9 more, come on. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. And 61. 62. 63. All right, we did it. We pushed through. Definitely the worst part was the belt. The tightness when it came down just made it hard to relax and breathe. The wall in the pocket, put the extra tightness in there, didn't help, but I wanted to see if I could do it in regular clothes and not have it be too bad. And it wasn't too bad. It was interesting. I think I learned some on the push-up too with that slightly higher incline. Anyway, guys, enjoy the beautiful day. Keep it up. A little bit every day adds up to a lot. Make it a habit. Make it easy. And finally, good luck with your daily commitments.